what's up? It's William from Rocket Zero and welcome to another pixel art tutorial. In this video, we're going to be building the classic Woody Woodpecker. Now for this old-time cartoon, we're going to be using some orange, black, blue, white, and then some red wool. So let's get started by placing 2 blocks of our black wool. Now if you haven't done so already, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. It really does help us grow this channel. Now after you place these 2 black wools, what we're going to do is that we're going to add 3 black wools on this left side. So make sure you guys have that. We're going to be building his like little feet. So that's what we're going to be doing. So make sure you guys have 3 black wools going to the left. And then we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool. Then we're going to add 1 orange here. And to the left of the orange, we're going to have 2 black wools. And above it, we're going to have 2 black wools like so. So make sure they're connected right here. Then over here, we're going to add 2 orange wools with 2 black wools below it. And then 1 on the top. And then on the left, we're going to add 1, 2, 3. So I know that was a lot, so let me just go over again. Make sure you guys have this orange, then 2 black wools on the top going to the left. Below it, 2 black wools, 2 orange with 2 blacks on the top, 1 on the top, and 3 on the left. And I'm going to make sure to go a lot slower. I am too excited to be making some pixel art. Alright, so now every so often after we build something, I'm going to be taking a step back, allowing you guys to have an opportunity to hit pause. But you can also feel free to pause the video whenever you need to. So now let's continue. Over here, we're going to add 3 black wools going up. So 1, 2, and 3. And then a diagonal black wool going up and to the right. Then we're going to follow that up with 3 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools going up and to the right. Then we need to have 2 black wools going like just right here on the top, going to the right. Then we're going to add 2 orange wools. To the right of those 2 orange wools, we're going to place 3 black wools. So 1, 2, 3. And below these 2 oranges, we're going to place 2 black wools. I'm sorry, 3 black wools going down. Then we're going to add an orange. To the right of this orange, we're going to place 5 black wools going to the right. So make sure you guys have 5 black wools going to the right. Then over here, we need to have on this bottom, we're going to add 1 diagonal black wool. And then here, we need to add 3 black wools in this shape. And that's going to be his foot or feet. So make sure you guys have this. Let's actually go ahead and fill it in. And that's what it should look like after it's filled in. So I would definitely recommend to do that just so it's easier to see what we have done up to this point. And then what we're going to be doing next is that we're going to start building the rest of the outline. So we're going to go back up here. And here we need to add another 3 diagonal black wools. So 1, 2, and 3 diagonal black wools going up and to the right. Then above it here, we're going to add a blue, just so it's easier to build from it. And then we're going to add a black wool on the left. And on the right of the blue, we're going to place 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to shimmy to the left here. And we're going to have 4 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to add a blue wool with a black on the left. And then above it, we're actually going to add 5 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to add 1 black wool here. We're going to add 2 blue wools and 2 black wools. This is probably going to be the most complicated part of the pixel art. That's why we're adding so many colors right now. I know that we usually do the outline, but this part's complicated, so I want to make sure that we have everything we need. So we're going to add a blue wool here, then 2 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to switch to our blue, and we're going to place 3 blue wools in this shape. We're going to go back to our black, and we're going to place 2 diagonal black wools in this little area. And then on the right here, we're going to add 1, 2, 3. Then here we're going to place, let's just place a random block orange. And we're going to surround it with 3 black wools like so. Then we're going to take out the block. Because we're never going to fill that in. That block's always going to be, you know, like a little window. Then from here we need to have 1 diagonal black wool. And then we need to have 2 black wools going down right there. So make sure you guys have that. Now let's take a step back, pause it if you need to. I know this is going to be kind of a wonky little pet store tutorial, but it's kind of a complicated one, so we're just going to keep at it. Let's actually go ahead and fill this in with some light blue just so it's easier to see. Now after we have that, what we're going to do next is that we're going to grab our black. And we're going to place 3 black wools like so. Then here we're going to place a white with a black on the top, and then a white and another black on the top. So make sure you guys have that. Now to the right of this white, we're going to add 2 black wools with 2 white wools on the top and then a black wool on the right. Then what we're going to do next is that over here we are going to add a black wool on the left of the white. Then we're going to add 2 black wools. So make sure you guys have this. I know this part looks confusing, but it is confusing, so there's nothing we can do about it. We're going to go ahead and fill this in with some more white wool down here, and then a black on the right. So make sure you guys have this. I promise that at the end of the video it's going to look amazing. I'm sorry this is such a weird pixel art. I don't know why just it's like that. I think there's just so many blocks crammed together that it forces us to have a lot of detail in here. So now what we're going to do next is that up here we're going to add 4 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a diagonal black wool going down and to the right. Then we're going to add a white wool. Below this white, we're going to have 2 black wools going down. And then 1 diagonal black wool to the right. Then we're going to have 2 black wools to the right of the white. And over here, we're going to place 4 black wools going down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So make sure you guys have this. And then here, we need to add 2 black wools. So we're going to go 1 and 2. Now let's go ahead and fill this in with some white wool just so it's easier to see. So we're actually going to do this together because it gives me a second to tell you about something. So yeah, because there's so many details, there's so many blocks really cramped together, we do have to do this pixel art a little bit more unconventionally because we usually do the outline. But I feel if we just do the outline here, it's going to be way too complicated to follow. So yeah, after you filled it in, what we should be able to do next is that now we're going to start doing this part. We're going to grab our black, and starting here, we're going to have 4 diagonal black wools going down and to the right. So we're going to go 1, and 2, 3, and 4. And we are counting that little stump as one of the 4 diagonal black wools. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools like so, but we're going to count this little stump as one of the 2. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. Then what we're going to be doing next is that above this black, we're actually going to add a red. And to the left of the red, we're going to go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the right, we're going to go up by 2. So 1, 2. Then we're going to have 3 diagonal black wools going up and to the left. Then on this left side, we're going to go up by 2. Then on the left side, we're going to go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on the right side, we're going to go up by 2. So we're going to go 1, 2. And then again, on the right side, we're going to go up by 2. Then we're going to have a diagonal black wool. And then 2 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to have 7 black wools above it going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then below it, we're going to have 2 black wools going to the right. Then we need to add 3 diagonal black wools going down and to the right. Then on the right side, we're going to go down by 2. So 1, 2. And on the right side again, we're going to go down by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're actually going to add a red wool on the left, because below it, we need to place 2 diagonal black wools. Then on the top here, going to the left, we need to add 3. So 1, 2, 3. Then on the left side, we're going to have 2 black wools going down. So 1, 2. And on the left side again, we're going to have 2 black wools going down. And then below this black wool, we're actually going to place a red. Then on the right of the red, we're going to have 2 black wools going to the right. Below the red, we're going to have 2 black wools going down. And to the left of the red, we're actually going to have another 2 black wools going to the left. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. What we're going to be doing is that now, over here, we're going to add 2 black wools going down. So here we go. We're going to go 1, 2. And then on this left side, we're going to have 4 black wools going down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, to the right of this red wool, we're going to place 4 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So make sure you guys have this. Now let's take a big step back. What we're going to be doing next is that we're going to go ahead and fill in the top of our Woody Woodpecker's head or hair with some red wool. Not his head, that's just his hair. So let's go ahead and fill it in with some red wool. Okay, so I'm back. I had some technical difficulties. This tutorial has been a mess. But if you're still sticking with me, I am so unbelievably thankful. So let's keep it going. We're going to continue until we are done with our Woody Woodpecker. And yeah, so let's just keep at it. Let's see. So let's go down here. I'm not sure where I left off. It's been 2 days since I've done this pixel art. So yeah, let's keep going. So we're going to go over here. And we're going to start building his like belly. So for his belly, we are actually going to grab a little bit of blue. And we're just going to place 2 blue blocks there. Then we're going to place 2 black wools on the top. And then 2 black wools to the right of the blue. And then next to this black wool, well, we're going to add 2 blue wools again. Because we're going to place 2 black wools below it. And then 2 black wools to the right. So make sure you guys have this, just gaggle of blocks like you see on my screen. Now for the belly, we're just going to add a little white here. And below the white, we're going to add 4 black wools to the right. Then we're going to go up and we're going to add 3 black wools. So 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to add a diagonal black wool going up and to the right. And then above this black wool, we're going to place 3 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to have a diagonal black wool going up and to the right. And then we're going to add 2 black wools on the right going up, just like so. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. Now we're going to go back up here. And what we're going to do is that we're going to add a white here. Then to the left of the white, we're going to add a black. Now above this black, we're going to add a red and a black on the left. I know this part's kind of confusing, but we really just need to do this so it's easier to see. And then next to this red, we're actually going to add 4 black wools moving to the right. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then above this black on the left of the red, we're going to place 3 black wools. Then over here, we are going to add 2 white wools with 2 black wools on the top. And then to the left of the 2 whites that we added, we're going to go down by 3. So make sure you guys have this. Then we're going to have a diagonal black wool going down and to the right. And then below this black wool, we're going to add 3 black wools to the left. And then over here, we need to add 2 black wool. So 1, 2, just like that. So you're left with this little area. Now we're actually going to go ahead and fill it in with some white wool, and I'm not going to fast forward this part because I'm going to use it to tell you that there was really no time because we are done filling it in. So yeah, just make sure you fill it in with some white wool, and that's going to be his little belly. So cool, cool, cool. Alright, so now let's continue. We need to do the rest of his little beak. So for this bird's beak, over here, what we're going to do is that we're going to add just 3 blocks of our orange wool with 3 blocks of our black wool above it. Then, on this top left almost said fart, but on this top left part, we're going to add 2 black wools going up and to the left. And then 1 diagonal black wool. Now we're going to go back down here. And to the right of this orange, we're going to place 4 black wools, just like so. Then, on the top and on the right, we're going to add 2 black wools going to the right. And then we're going to do it again, another 2 black wools going up and then to the right, like so. And then next, we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools going up and to the right. So make sure you guys have this. Once again, it's going to be 4 black wools, then 2 black wools going to the right. We're going to go up and add another 2 black wools going to the right. Then over here, we're going to add 2 orange wools with 2 black wools on the right. And then above this orange, we're actually going to place 3 black wools. So make sure you guys have this. Then what we're going to do next is that on the left of this orange, we're going to add 11 black wool blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then finally 10 and 11. So make sure you guys have 11. Then below it, we're going to add 2 black wools. And then another 2 black wools going to the left this time. And then we're going to be left with a beak. And that's going to be his beak. So let's go ahead and fill in the beak. Awesome, and that's what it should look like after we fill in the beak of our woody woodpecker. So now we gotta finish the rest of his face. So for that, we're actually gonna grab our black wool, and right above this 11 black wools that we placed not too long ago, we're gonna go ahead and place 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're gonna add 1 blue wool. Then we're gonna go back to our black. Above the 6 black wools, we're going to skip a block, and then we're going to add 3 black wools in this shape. Then what we're going to do next is that we're going to skip a block, and over here, we're going to add 4 black wools. So make sure you add yourself 4 black wools. Then we're going to add 2 black wools here and here, just like so. And then to the left here, we need to add 2 black wools going up, so you're left with this little gap, and that's going to be his eyes. Now we're going to move to the right here, and do you guys see this corner? Well, we need to add 1 more diagonal black wool. Then we're going to add a white, and above this white, we're going to need to add 5 black wools going to the right, like so. So make sure you guys add 5 black wools going to the right. Then below it, we're going to add 2 white wools, a black on the right, and 2 black wools on the bottom. And then over here, we're going to add 1 white with a black wool on the right. Then next to this white on the top here, we're going to add 3 diagonal black wools, like so. So make sure you guys have those 3 diagonal black wools. And then the rest is going to be pretty easy, guys. You're just going to fill in this top section with some white wool, and then the bottom with some blue. So let me just back up so you can see both of them. Now, if you guys enjoyed this really messy pixel art tutorial, please make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Feel free to leave a comment down below, and we'll see you real soon in the next video.